Hi, I'm Tanya.
And I'm Shana.
For our economics project, we have looked at the Irish housing market in great detail from the late 90s to now. We have seen large changes in the last few years.
For this project, we looked at the Irish housing market under four headings: supply, demand, equilibrium and elasticity. We will talk about the changes we have seen in the Irish housing market in detail for the duration of this video.
The boom of Ireland's house market was one of the longest and biggest in Europe. Between 1996 and 2002, house prices in Ireland doubled. The rapid growth of the economy led to pressure on the housing market before, in 2007, Ireland was officially hit with a recession.
A growth in population levels contributed greatly to the increase in demand for property. Between 1996 and 2006, the population of Ireland increased from 3,626,087 to 4,239,848 respectively.
Due to the huge demand for property, builders in the construction industry began to build numerous houses and apartments, and the number of these built continued to increase over a number of years, which led to a huge oversupply of properties in the Irish market. There was a lack of houses in Dublin during the boom, and this encouraged more to be built. Many housing estates throughout the country have now been left unfinished.
Mortgage rates are based on factors such as unemployment levels, inflation rates, and various other economic rates. During the boom, mortgage rates were very low, and so people could afford new houses, so the demand was very high. Houses were also more affordable for people, as no down payment was required. Banks were also more lenient in giving out loans for people to purchase a house. Mortgage rates in Ireland in 2000 were 6.09%. The increase in housing prices during the boom led to a creation of commuter towns surrounding Dublin. Originally, these towns were Blanchardstown and Tallaght, but have now spread to Maynooth, Navan and Gorey in County Wexford.
From this graph, it's clear that the number of houses built during the boom years increased continually until 2006, when Ireland began to show signs of entering a recession. The graph proves the increase in demand for houses as they were constantly built. By 2011, however, the number of dwellings had slumped to an all-time low since 1995.
The Irish housing market crashed in 2007. It collapsed due to banks going bankrupt. Demand for houses fell. This led to a 51% decrease in house prices from 2007 until now. Banks rejected most loans, which made it difficult for consumers to purchase houses during this time. Developers assumed during the Celtic Tiger that there would continue to be a high demand for houses. This has led to an oversupply. The oversupply is seen mostly in the Midlands, as there is still a small demand for houses in Dublin. Ghost estates, which are empty and unfinished houses, are seen throughout Ireland. People who have purchased houses in these ghost estates have now been left with unfinished houses.
First-time buyers cannot afford huge down payments on houses. This led to renting. Because of negative future house price expectations, this was another reason to rent rather than buy. This has led to an increase to renting property. There has been a 47% increase in people renting since 2006. Due to the recession, council housing has also been an alternative to buying, as it is a cheaper substitution. Due to the downturn since 2008, many people have put their houses up for sale. Even though we are still in a recession, the Irish housing market is slowly bettering as demand is going up for housing.
This graph shows how mortgage rates have been falling extensively over a number of years. The rates are low as to encourage people to take out loans to buy a house, as currently and in the past number of years people have had less money available to spend on houses.
It's clear that there has been various different changes in the Irish housing market over the last decade. The boom brought with it many positives in the Irish housing market, as people had more money to buy houses. However, during the bust, the Irish economic state hit an all-time low. Substitutes like renting and council houses became more popular, as people couldn't afford to keep their houses and were forced to sell them because of high mortgage rates.
Mortgage rates have dropped significantly, resulting in changes in demand, which in turn led to changes in supply. This oversupply has then led to a huge number of ghost towns, which in some cases may need to be demolished. From boom to bust, we hope the market begins to improve again.